Well, Erin, you have a look at the windows across Washington right now.
Yeah, from the coast to the inland area of Puget Sound, we are seeing some dark skies, and our camera has gone a little bit dark at Liberty Bay, but you can still make out some of the bay. We're socked in at the coast. Dungeness Lighthouse is updating as we speak, and we're seeing those gray skies really start to come together and hang out. We're seeing brighter skies over Tacoma and at the University of Washington and up north in Arlington, but everything's going to change in this forecast. We're going to get some rain coming back in, and that is on the way as we speak. So right now we're dealing with temperatures from the North Sound and Bellingham. Hello to you in Whatcom County, Birch Bay and Blaine. Right around 47 degrees. You drop down towards Skagit and Snohomish counties, and we'll pick up a few degrees there. 54 Seattle, 33 across Snoqualmie Pass. And let's get right to the conditions, what we're seeing on our satellite and radar. You can see the leading scattered showers coming in. We're going to get a bigger band of showers. It's going to be pretty widespread as we get going into the overnight hours. But this is what we're contending with right now. The bulk of it just sliding in through the islands and through our neighbors to the north. British Columbia, Bellingham is getting in on some of the action right now, maybe over Lummi Island, Birch Bay and Blaine. You're going to see some of those showers too as we dig into this forecast. It's going to get pretty breezy at times. It looks like Blaine is getting a slight break right now, but Linden, you're in on it, and we'll start to see the winds pick up as well, but not a lot over the mountain passes. No real restrictions. US 2 Stevens Pass, just traction tires advised. So tonight, that snow level is at 7,000 feet, and we will see rain for most of the mountain passes, maybe 1 to 3 inches by the time this is all said and done. And then it will start to turn over to some freezing rain as snow levels start to drop down tomorrow, and then some snow potentially. So we do have some advisories to talk about as well. Winds will be out of the southeast about 10 miles an hour. So speaking of the passes, let's check in there. We can see our picture windows of US 2 Stevens doing just fine. We can see the pavement even over I-90. It's just bare and wet, and we're starting to get some of that cloud cover, low-lying deck and fog that will build in. So just be careful as you travel over White Pass as well, US 12. Winds right now fairly calm, but those two are going to pick up. We haven't had any major gusts in Washington, but we will get some as this next weather maker starts to roll in. So tonight rain returns, and it's going to get pretty heavy at times. It's going to really slam down on the rooftops, and we could get just a little bit breezy. So we'll call it a breezy to wet morning commute, and then by the afternoon it will just turn over to scattered showers. Here's what it looks like though as it rolls through. This is very early Thursday, just after midnight, and you can see by just about 6 a.m. we're getting a good swath of moisture, a band that stretches from the Canadian border all the way to the northwest Oregon coastline. So as that moves through 10 a.m. we start to dry out, which is good news, and you see a few showers pop up over the Cascades, and that's why there is a winter weather advisory intact through just tomorrow through about 10 a.m. It starts really early in the overnight hours. So the rest of the forecast is pretty self-explanatory. Besides being kind of sloppy start and breezy conditions, temperatures near normal. But as we get into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we are stringing together some dry days. It just could take some time to see the sunshine because we're going to see a lot of fog in those morning hours. So you could be hearing the foghorns blow out over Puget Sound quite a bit over the next 5 days.